Imagine waking up one day and feeling trapped in quicksand. You're talented and driven, but every step feels like it's sinking you deeper. You feel caught in a loop with no clear way out. It's scary and frustrating, but you're not alone in this. What's really happening is that your brain is trying to protect you. Psychologists call this self-concept inertia. Our minds resist change to avoid breaking the stories we tell ourselves about who we are. In other words, when you try to change, your old identity fights back and freezes you in place. This is why you can want a new job or big creative break, but still feel paralyzed. Your brain thinks it's keeping you safe in the familiar, even if that safe spot feels like a rut. For example, a survey of people who got unstuck found that over half credited writing a daily journal to finally break free. Legends like Marcus Aurelius and Edison kept journals too. Realizing that the stuck feeling comes from your mind's inertia, not from you being broken, is a huge relief. Once you know it's normal, you can work with your brain instead of against it. It sounds simple, but the most powerful habit to overcome stuckness is self-awareness and action, often practiced through daily writing or reflection. Many success stories trace their turnaround to spending just a few minutes every day journaling or noting feelings. This habit does two things. First, it slows down your racing thoughts, so you see patterns like what really holds you back. And second, it creates a tiny win each day. You wrote something that rewrites your identity from stuck person to person who takes action. Imagine a stickman drawing, first standing puzzled, then writing in a small notebook, and finally marching forward out of a dark room into the light. That little notebook habit is like a lever that starts moving the heavy stuck boulder. Set a regular time, morning coffee, or before bed, to jot down your thoughts. You don't need a fancy tool, even a scrap of paper works. Write one positive thing and one thing you want to change. This simple habit builds self-awareness and breaks the freeze by making you conscious of your own goals. Stop overthinking why you're stuck. It often just keeps you stuck. Instead, pick one tiny step you can take today. It might be as small as replying to an email, sketching an idea, or walking around the block. The key is action, not perfection. As one therapist advises, resist the urge to analyze and just do one doable thing. Each small action is like the stickman taking one step up a ladder. It builds momentum. Often we feel stuck because we see a huge mountain of work ahead. Schedule or chunk your day by assigning short time blocks to one specific task. For example, work in 15-30-minute sprints on one project. Checking off even a little task, like researching one topic or brainstorming one idea, gives you a sense of forward motion. Think of it as the stickman crossing off steps on a to-do list one by one. Pay attention to who you talk to and how you talk about your situation. If your go-to conversations are full of complaining or what-ifs, they'll drag you down. Instead, spend time with people who encourage action and new ideas, or even a coach divided by mentor. Hold a dis-minute vent timer, then brainstorm solutions. Talking about possibilities instead of problems can rewire your mindset. Imagine a stickman behind frosted glass, pressing his palms against it. That's how stuck can feel. Writing divided by journaling draws back the fog, letting him see a path forward. Picture another stickman character writing in a small notebook. Each line he writes glows, lighting up stepping stones that appear before him. Finally, see the stickman from the notebook now walking up a staircase toward the sun, each step labeled one small action. Feeling stuck isn't permanent. It's a sign that you need to shift your approach. The good news is that moving forward only takes one habit and one step. By reflecting, even briefly, each day and committing to just one tiny action, you build momentum and rewrite your story. You don't need a complete plan. Clarity often comes after you start moving. So, grab a notebook or open a note on your phone. Today, write one sentence about what you want to do next or how you feel. Then pick one small task from that and do it. Imagine that stickman drawing a big arrow forward. It's you. Every day you keep this up, you're chipping away at the stuck shell around you. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. You've got this. Start small, start now, and don't give up. Your future self is waiting just on the other side of that first step.